mode. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P to CC. Don't you know these clears in my ears? Only VVs. Play musical chairs for the stare through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me. Send a hit through a text, ain't no shouting here. Bypass MIA, too much crowd in there.
I could never buy a bitch a Birkin cause she fucking me.
Life's PG, ASAP with Riri.
Guys, I don't know where to begin with this review. I don't know where to start. I'm nervous because I want to do such a great job. There's so much to digest. There's so much to talk about. I've been sitting, listening. It's been the only album I've been playing in the past week since it dropped. I've been watching podcasts. I've been looking on Instagram. Everywhere I look, it's about Clipse. The promo run, the press run, the rollout. The album's finally here. And if you've been here for a while and you know me and you're part of Restyle's team and you're subscribed and you've been watching my videos, you will know I don't rush greatness. I don't rush to drop reviews, especially projects, especially albums. It needs digesting. You have to take your time with it. I've listened to the album and I've digested it in the way that I want to. I'm going to continue to digest it and have a great time with the album. It's highly on repeat for me and hundreds and thousands of others, I assume. Because I see the comments, people be saying, listen, I've got that shit 10k streams alone off the first few days. So I'm sure you watching this, we're all in the same boat with this album. We're all feeling the same way. We're all digesting it in the same way. And we understand the greatness that has landed on our laps. It's taken 2 years to make. 2 years in the making. 15 years since their last project. Malice been on a hiatus. Dealing with Christ, dealing with the Lord, dealing with his personal life. Pusha T doing his thing, still dropping projects, but dealing with the music business and issues there and what comes straight after dropping one of the greatest, most disgusting, most shaking, moving. This is still one of the historically crazy projects to date. And yeah, a lot's come after that with label business issues. So today, about a week ago, less than a week ago, Friday the 11th it was, I believe, we got Let God Sort 'Em Out. 13 tracks long, very nice, digestible, no fillers, like they both said. There ain't no fillers on this track. Just elite, upper echelon, grim, crazy, disgusted verses. Like Pusha T just feels disgusted by everybody. Malice on some sinister shit. Pharrell on production, still killing it, crazy as ever. I know it's not Neptune's, but Pharrell still did his thing and showed up on this. Guys, let God sort him out. I just want to get through it. I want to get this dropped and to you. I want to talk to you guys in the comments. I want to know what's going on. So jump in, get in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification button and let's talk. So we got 13 tracks on this album. And can I just first say the rollout and the press run, greatest rollout we've had in a very long time. Absolutely phenomenal, and they ain't done. We see them everywhere. Like I said, podcasts galore, still doing podcasts till this day. They just jumped on the Joe and Jada podcast. They're dropping music videos, and I know we've still got more videos to drop because they did say The Birds Don't Sing. They've recorded that already. They dropped the visuals for Chains and Whips. We will get into that. And that was directed by Gabriel Moses. I've got his book right here. Shout out to Gabriel Moses. And yeah, we've still got a lot of content to go. This is why it's so exciting. We have so much more to go from the Clipse. They've dropped a tour. Tickets come out on Friday. I've set my alarm already. I am going to that tour. I'll go concert solo. I'll vlog it as well. But yeah, we're going back into a time where people are doing press runs or they're announcing that they're dropping an album in 6 months' time. It's good because yes, we get the surprise drops. I hear it. It's just like, oh my God, someone's dropped an album. But I miss pro press run days. I miss rollouts like this. They've stayed true to themselves. They've stayed true to what they know, and they've delivered. And this is why, again, like I've said in my previous review, staying in your lane and not trying to fit into what's current and just doing you, knowing what you bring to the table, knowing who you are, knowing your purpose will have you executing greatness like this. This album goes down in history. I need to get the vinyl. The pink one sold out. Waiting to get the pink one. I need everything to do with this album. It's just phenomenal. We get into the first track where it's The Birds Don't Sing featuring Clipse, John Legend and Voices of Fire. And this first track is about them losing both of their parents 4 months apart. And Pusha T takes the first verse and talks about his mum. Very heartfelt, very just, it's just deep. Very deep. Very raw as well in emotion. It evokes strong emotion amongst a lot of us, you know, and probably more so for those who have lost their parents. It's a deep thing. I don't even want to think about it too much. But they start off strong on the album, start off very authentic, start off real, like this is real life business. Malice takes the second verse to talk about his father, very honest, paints a picture, sad picture. And then we got John Legend on the vocals just doing his thing, evoking emotion with that, the way he's singing. Yeah, like I know a couple tears are being shed, man. Deep track. But I love that they put that first. I love that they did something different. This could usually be an outro or a part of part in the album where it's going to transition. But they said, no, we're putting this first. We are diving in first and we're hitting you with this first. And then we're going to mean raw, wicked business, back to usual later on. And that's exactly what they did. So the placement of that was perfect, right? I don't know if I'm going to play some of it.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness. But not me, I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day.
When he said that, like, I don't want to talk about it, man. It's tough. My parents are still here. God willing, may they continue to live healthy. But when he said that bar about, like, you know, some people go numb, but he was saying he couldn't function. When he says that, every time I hear it and I'm listening to the album, I'm like, that's probably me. Like, there's no numbness in this place. Like, I don't know. It's hard for me to even talk about it. I just don't even want to think about, like, that stuff. But the fact that they could show up and perform this, because they're going to perform it, they done it on Jimmy Fallon last night, is powerful. Very, very powerful.
Telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was in Elon's waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it.
And if you watch my last review or discussion on the track list, you would hear that I knew there was going to be pianos in this. There ain't no John Legend without pianos. There ain't no John Legend without pianos. I tell you that for free. Yeah, and Pharrell's hit that. The production is beautiful. It's meant to have John Legend on it, and it's just, everything's just packaged so well.
On in church for Thanksgiving, I heard what I wanted to hear but didn't listen. You said you told Jean and Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I love you, Naj. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what November's do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Didi calls you, Gene finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different, my list. The birds don't sing, yeah. The birds don't sing, they screech in pain.
How can you say the birds don't sing, they screech in pain? Do you know how, like, gut-wrenching that is? It's so deep, man. Like, it's so deep.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den.
Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posting noted Bible quotes, were you preparing then? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again? You gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain finding bass in the cupboard. Birds don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ears still ring. You told me that you love me, it was all in your tone. I love my 2 sons was the code to your phone. Now you home.
The birds don't sing. They screech in pain. Woo. Yeah, man, that one's got to run still. That one's got to run. We got to let those verses run out of respect. Ain't no skipping, fast forwarding, nothing. Yeah? So that's how they started off. Beautiful. Then we go into track 2, which is where Chains and Whips is featuring Kendrick Lamar. And we heard snippets of this. This got leaked. There was different sounds apparently, but we're here today with Chains and Whips. Dope production. I didn't even know this was like Jim Jones. A couple disses in there apparently towards Jim Jones. Jim Jones hopped on this in 2023. So in 2023, was it Pharrell's production then that he had hopped on? Because he done that outdoor mic thing, didn't he? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, Chains and Whips. We're gonna get into it. Let's get into some Chains and Whips, and then we will discuss. Let's get into a bit of it.
Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just getting rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
This is culturally inappropriate.
You run from the spirit of repossession. Too much enamel covers your necklace. I buy bitches, you buy them sections. You buy watches, I buy collections. Misery's fueling your aggression. They can be valor amongst veterans. I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but here's the elephant.
I can't get out of my head that someone in the comments, it's been going around in different places as well. Someone in the comments said that Pusha T raps like he's in your house and you don't know what room he's in. As I'm listening to Chains and Whips and his verse on this, I'm like, yeah, sounds exactly like that. He raps like he's in your yard and you don't know where he's at and you're trying to find him and it's just, you don't know. It's like he's tormenting you. It's like he's haunting you with his rhymes.
Diamonds under inspection. The question marks block your blessings.
Woo. He said the question marks block your blessings.
I know by now you get the message. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just getting rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips. It don't take much to put 2 and 2. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Money's dried up like a cuticle. You're gasping for air now. It's beautiful. John
Sinister. So motherfucking sinister. Listen, we're gonna get into Malice and we're gonna talk about Malice because Malice is the talk of the town. Clipse is the talk of the town, but Malice, from being on his hiatus, everybody talk about Malice. Every verse he's delivered. And Pusha T's happy to hear that people are saying, yo, Malice took that verse. He took that verse. People are happy to hear that. He's happy to hear that. It's his brother, of course. Like, if he feels that anyone's gonna out-rap him, of course, may it be his older brother. Malice.
Mamas is falling out in funerals and bombing blows. They now viewing you. They never find the guns, but the sewers do. Bubbles was sick, he need medicine. Brought him back to life, now we're dead again. Richard don't make watches for presidents. Just a million trapped between skeletons. This the darkest that I ever been. The diamonds make you taste peppermint. You ain't driving the snow like it's the Revenant. And send orders back down to keep shoveling. Uncle said, nigga.
Ooh, fire. Listen, I hear stuff. We ain't about to break this all down now. I think you've all been on Reddit by now. You've all been on the internet. You know what's going on. We ain't here to do that. There might be some bars that I talk about. As I always say, this is my disclaimer. I ain't your bar dissector, so there's other people that probably do that somewhere else. So I'm going to do what I know I do best. I'm going to do where I know my skills are strong, okay? The lyrical breakdown thing is not my strong point. It's not what we do over here. So, disclaimer, just letting you know. But shit, obviously, I'm not going to catch every single thing. There's going to be things that go over my head. Rightly so, because these guys are lyrical geniuses. You ain't going to catch everything either. Don't I let you know? Don't take me too seriously. But, yeah, I would be here another whole week dissecting everything that's going on. So I like to know what I do catch, I catch. What I don't catch, I will catch at a later date. This is the beauty of OGs that rap like this. Clipse, Pusha T, Malice, rappers like this, hip hop. Even Pusha T or Malice said in an interview on, I'm not sure what interview it was, can't remember, but they were talking about the influences of Prodigy. Pusha T was saying Prodigy is absolute influence, ruined his life in school because it just turned him to a gangster. Yeah. Then Malice was talking about Juice Crew, Rakim and Big Daddy Kane. And they were like, listen, still to this day, they're taking codes from Big Daddy Kane and Rakim and still, taking codes from back then. So this shit ain't for everybody to understand anyway. And it's not for us to be figuring out everything right now. It comes along the way, the more and more you listen and the more and more you vibes to it. Let's get into Kendrick's verse.
Who's
talking to you? It's the It's like he's disgusted with you. It's like he's saying, gosh, I gotta do it again. It's like he's like, Like It's all in the Ooh, I'm glad Kendrick's on this feature.
I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit.
He's like, I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with that kumbaya shit. Like, we ain't making peace out here. If you gonna beef me, you gonna beef me for life. Yeah, we ain't making up. This is it. It's a done deal. Like, I don't do that shit. Like, it's real over here.
I sent your ass back to the cosmics. The things I seen under my eyelids, kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip-hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. How many Judases that let me down?
And Rakim told him big ups on that bar there, because that's just like one of the best bars, paying homage that he's heard to date. It's nice that you can be a part of hip-hop, set big trends, and still to this day, you've got the younger generation of rappers to you, shouting you out, still giving you your flowers. That is just great business. It's great. Greatness.
It's mine, we right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen and gangsters connect. The agenda of mine. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like Genevieve. Pentagon to show up at your gender reveal. And tell them, give me mine. I son niggas, I am the general. Where my general?
Listen to what them I said.
In the book of Genesis, let the sonics boom. Niggas want the tea on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch. Get off my genitals. They say I couldn't reach Gen Z. You fucking dickheads. You must be full of that ginseng. Here comes the jinx, yeah.
Are you hearing what he did there? I think you heard what he did there. With the gender reveal, the baby, all of those bars, to the teas, to the ginseng, to the other ones before that. Like, yeah, there's just a lot going on in the place right now.
Yes, a finger wave, they all fall. Niggas is Jenga. God gave me light. A good year full of free will. Truck car, tell me not to spare your life.
Here you go. At the start, then at the echo. Motherfucker. Do you know what, though? When the video came out, I kept watching it and I was like, oh, it's a lot of B-rolls, different, like a short film type thing, a lot of cutaways to different things, like what Gabriel Moses done with a few, live pieces of clips in there, rapping. I knew it weren't going to be a thing and I was being hopeful, but I was hoping that he would have been in the video. We don't get enough collaborations as it is. So had Kendrick just showed up in the video, it would have been mind-blowing. It would have been greatness to see him in the actual video. We don't get music videos as such anymore where everyone features, people are together in the music videos and artistic music videos like this. So my only thing is I would have loved to have seen Kendrick in the music video because we just don't get that no more. When we get features like this that are rare, Kendrick with Clipse and whoever else decides to join forces together and they drop visuals, it would be nice to have them all in the visuals together. And that's all I'll say. Anyway, we go into POV with Tyler, the Creator, on feature. And this is a motherfucking track and a half. Like, this is only third track in. Strong. We already know what's going on in the place. We already know. I don't even need to tell you. So, POV.
In my mind back, take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind tie back. They content create.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Pusha T has been killing it on these hooks and choruses, like legit strong. Versus everything, the whole track, it's just been strong. But now I'm listening, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, he's on a lot of these hooks and choruses, whatever you want to call them, and he's been murdering them. Like, literally. Cold-blooded. Done.
I create content, then they tries that. Run these jewels, there's rules, I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize? All I see is 60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing there.
Not enough shopping, a whole lot of browsing there. He's like, use a window shopper. You mad at me? I think I know why. Literally, that's what he's saying.
Thinking how's it fair? You stream kings, but you never fit a crowd in there. Supreme team parallels when the powder clears. I seen things that I'm still not even proud to share.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. Get these 5,500 to host the niggas out of here. Sand color Rolls Royce, we like Saudis here. The only Audi here is driven by my owl pair. Ghostface.
I saw someone pull that bar out the other day. I ain't even gonna sit here like, come on, man. Don't do Audi like that. Don't do Audi like that.
Rolls Royce, we like Saudis here. The only Audi here is driven by my owl pair. Ghostface with the wrist, bird falcon.
Upper echelon business is just too pristine. It's just too much greatness. He just raps like he's on another level, on another planet. He's like, we're good over here. Money long, money right, vibes right. We are luxury living and we are very pristine. You lot are peasants, basically.
Falcon trunk full of talcum here. Shotgun with your ex feels like Malcolm's near. Send a hit through a text, ain't no shouting here. Bypass MIA, too much crowd in there.
And he's just chilling when he raps as well. He's just like, yeah, you know what? You can't even really get a strong reaction from me like that. I'm going to just talk to you like this because I know what I'm about. I just know what's going on here. You don't really move me like that. Like...
Connects, love that mountain air. Okay, call me Mr. Brella, how I weather the
storm.
At 43 Nelly, I peel off like an orange. I got deaf and blind bitches trying to
see what it do.
Feature niggas threatening to sue. Say a lawyer to set the fee. Ferrari doors open up like it's therapy. That number ain't bread to me. That million is crumbs. You niggas is bums. I'm not a tough guy. I'm a fly boy. Them beats get you stoned. Oh, nah. Yeah, they will bust for me. Tricky niggas puzzle me. I could never buy a bitch a Birkin.
Cause she fucking me.
I got the options. My nigga push. Keep dirty white moving like mosh pits. They watch it. I'm like white bitches the way I pop shit. I need God to play the lead.
In my biopic.
Become the devil or the tap dancing Negro. I can't
Ouch.
that I'm probably outgrow my ego. Come get with me.
He growls. No, he growled. He growled at the end of his verse. He said, I motherfucking murdered that shit. Come fuck with me. No, Tyler Tyler, I always say it, he can rap better than some of your favorite rappers. Do not fuck around with Tyler, the Creator. Just because he's on his mad creative shit, wearing pastel colors and doing his thing and living his life and living in his truth, don't get fucked up. He always speaks with so much greatness as well. I watch all of Tyler, the Creator's interviews. We could be here all day talking about Tyler, the Creator. So that's my guy. That's my guy, and he murdered his verse on here. Yeah, he came in. I love when he raps. I did say it on my past review when we was talking about the track list. I hope he raps on this. I don't want to hear no singing. I just want to hear him come gangster. And he showed up. He knew he had to represent. He loves Clipse. He is a big fan, a true fan. As they always say, he knows his shit. We know Tyler don't play when it comes to things he's passionate about. So he showed up through and through. He did that shit. I love this track. I love most of the tracks on this album.
I've topped all these lists. Where's my prize
If
at?
they had the way the operation, call it obese. I mix it like my homes, then I tell them go deep. The rag top drop, playing hide and go seek. The Bentley leather match the pipe, and that's the motif.
So upper echelon, are you listening to what he's saying? The beat switch, the flow on the, like, guys, man, I know you hear it. I know you're listening. I don't have the words. I just know you're listening with me.
The rap career off in OZ. I'm watching new niggas rap just to OD. If I didn't give you both sides, I wouldn't be me. I was the only one to walk away and really be free. As far as I'm concerned, I can really be he. I can open up my closet with the skeleton key. If I lied to myself, I can...
I can open up my closet with a skeleton key. Ooh. He lets you know he's battling both sides like we all are in this life. Yeah, he didn't go and turn to Christ and say, listen, I'm reformed, I'm this, I'm that. He's fully made peace with himself and who he is and what he is. He don't ever show up to be perfect, ever. But he lets you know the God is number one in my life. That is it. And that's all it is. And that's okay.
Twice what the pressure would be, cause niggas change look just like oppression to me.
POV kilos in my mind.
They're wicked.
Down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit.
So yeah, that's POV, right? I didn't think I was gonna sit on this review and go through half the track, but yeah, POV, disgusting, just madness. Yeah, I can't believe Pusha T was gonna scrap his verse. He said this on the Breakfast Club, and Malice was like, "Nah, that's the one. I'm glad you listened to your older brother. Listen." I'm glad you listened, because what does he mean? Because he was saying that he weren't getting the flow out correctly. Was it Biggie's flow or was it someone else? Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was trying to do a certain type of flow and he didn't feel like he was hitting the nail on the head with it. So, yeah, he wanted to scrap the verse, but nah, strong. I know for me, now's not the time, like I said, but I'm going to be listening to this album through and through again, and I'm going to go through all the lyrics and I'm going to learn to understand, because I want to know what these men are referencing and their metaphors and, you know, double entendres. You know, I can't say that word, so I have to say it like that. But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But I know one thing, I can appreciate good music, and I know good music when I hear it. So you ain't gonna tell me anything different. Track 4 and 5, I done a review on, so be it. You can check it out. I'll link it here, or just go on my page, you'll find it. And Ace Trumpets, of course, Ace Trumpets. And then we go on to track number 6, which is All Things Considered, featuring The Dream and Pharrell. Now, how does this sound again?
How I'm doing? All things considered. Let's be specific. My mama cheek, I miss it. I wanna kiss it. Now I just asking for siblings. I know we missed it. He miscarried, we hit it. I'm glad he missed it. 100,000 a maybe. You stick with it. Pre-order the strollers. I'll face in it.
So yeah, I don't want to go through all the tracks, because my plan weren't even to go through any of the tracks, but I can never just sit here and not go through the tracks. They give me energy. I need them. But yeah, in saying that, and just because I'm skipping this, it doesn't mean I like the song. But I think great track again. Of course, Malice and Pusha T, let's just get one thing straight, because I'm not always going to repeat it. They mash up everything, every song, from top to bottom, every verse, killed it, every hook, everything. The Dream, Pharrell, I'm not so sure about where they showed up on this and the way that they showed up. Bit underwhelming. I don't know what I was expecting though. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not moved by it. Don't know what I was expecting though. So yeah, what else was Pharrell gonna do? I wonder. I'm not sure, but it didn't meet the levels of what Clipse were capable of producing. However, his productions make up for that. I don't really care. it doesn't take away from the album for me in the slightest, because I just don't care enough. I'm here for clips, verses, rhymes, raps, lyricism, all that. I don't care about what Pharrell was really doing on here. I don't, except for the production, of course. So yeah, we got All Things Considered, and then My Motherfucking Tune. Yeah, like I said, a lot of them are my tunes, but my motherfucking tune is Mike Tyson Blow to the Face. Yeah, didn't know that was gonna sound like that. Didn't have a clue, but it's motherfucking sick. The production, the intro, the way that Pusha T comes in without any track, and then it just drops where it drops, like it drops in a different place to where you would expect it to drop, and then it's just a proper gangster like hip beat. Like, I had to send my dad the tune and show him how loud I was listening to it. I might clip it here. I just look like a bit of a tramp, so I didn't want to put it to the public, but I was told I should put it. But yeah, we've got to play a snippet of that. I ain't gonna lie, because that tune there is disgusting.
Questions, we contesting. Fireworks will send a message. Iridescent, slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in, at your door when we address them, we gon' bless them. Tried to bring them, should've left them. Learn my lesson. Poker faces keep them guessing. No expression. Ice dressing on my chest and leave impression. What's a testarossa if you don't test them? Ain't your bitch unless you joystick and dress them. My presence, your pleasure. Peasants, he's pressure. We in ZZ's, me and Dee. Get you fronted for the summer so easy. There's no one alone, fill up a mobile home. My nigga's name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. White back the...
Guys.
Questions, we contesting. Fireworks will send a message. Iridescent, slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in, at your door when we address them, we gon' bless them.
I'm too overwhelmed to recite the bars. Listen.
It's me and Dee. Get you fronted for the summer so easy. There's no one alone, fill up a mobile home. My nigga's name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. White back-to-back rolls at my gates. White slave master souls in my safe. White python, Manolo is the taste.
She wanna Mike Tyson blow to the face.
Niggas easily, cheap as Riesling, believe me. I can tell cause your bitches look needy.
Your bitches look needy. You bitches look needy. I can't deal with this. How, from the beginning with no beat to 1 minute, 5 seconds in, the flow. Are you hearing the flow? And the bars and the lyricism and just the way that the cadence and the way he's delivering these bars to us, guys. Like, I feel like taking it back a third time. I just...
Fireworks will send a message. Iridescent, slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in, at your door when we address them, we gon' bless them. White back-to-back rolls at my gates. White slave master souls in my safe. White python, Manolo is the taste. She want a Mike Tyson blow to the face.
It's fucking sick. A Mike Tyson blow to the face. Have you seen the picture? Have you seen the picture of what Mike Tyson's holding in his hand? And then for Pusha T, only Pusha T could have made a song like this and rap like this, because we all know what he does. We all know what he does. This is the most fitting motherfucking tune ever. Like, God, guys, man, I don't have enough words to describe. So hopefully the reaction is enough, because we even got to Malice. This is one of my top favourite songs of the album. It's disgusting. It's just crazy. It's madness. Right, so let's get into Malice's verse on Mike Tyson blow to the face.
Dollars poking holes in the case. All you keyboard killers in your feelings. Mad you ain't trending. Mad got you tricking on your women. Mad I don't hit them, I just spin them. Gunning and I'm grinning. In the Bugatti in my denim. This is the result of my vision. React with precision. But God only knows.
This is the result of my vision. React with precision. Ooh, Malice!
My vision, react with precision, but God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion, the hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. You niggas are screenwriters, we dream writers. Took chains and touched change like King Midas. Imitation is flattery, they seem like us, but only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. My old plug asked a new plug to reunite us. D-class in my ears, now let me see you bite it. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. I'm talking 96 hole with the bass. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face.
I just don't know how you could be so great at something, how you could deliver and rhyme and rap and just create bars like this. I've always said it. Rap needs to be a subject. Hip hop needs to be a subject. Lyricism, because it's one of the greatest things ever to exist. It's a serious thing. Like, it's a serious level of like English and words and just everything that comes with writing and using words and communicating and everything. Like, what made them even think of Mike Tyson blow to the face? And then it just fits so well, like I previously said. I hope we get a video for this. I hope we get a video for it. Malice. We're all speaking about Malice. We're speaking about Clipse overall, but just he raps so clean. It's crazy. Like, these guys are in their 50s, early 50s, and rapping like they owe somebody something. Like, this is what you call a comeback after 15 years. This is what you call a comeback from Malice, who's taken so much time off from music, but still able to come here today, drop a project with his brother, and absolutely annihilate everything. He's the talk of the town. Like, he's a menace right now. I really wish that I was in the listening sessions and the studio sessions. I heard them discuss with Ebro that the way that Pharrell did this, he done it in the LV headquarters, and it wasn't in an actual booth. There was sketches going on for the LV fashion show. There was fashion pieces about the place, and then there was a studio and people were rapping, people were in the room. There was different creative projects going on simultaneously whilst they were recording the album. Do you know how much of an great experience that must have been for the people in that room? I really wish I was in that room. That's one of my dreams, is to be a part of studio sessions and just be behind the scenes. This is where my passion lies, and that's where my love for this shit comes in, because I've previously said my brother had a studio in the house, and I used to just see things get made from nothing into something, and it's a beautiful experience, man. To be with such greats like this, it must have just been phenomenal. So whoever got to experience that, you've got to witness history and greatness. Honestly, these guys are thriving in their OG age, yeah, and they are delivering, and it's just crazy what's going on in the place right now. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, that was like the 7th track on the album. And then we go to EBITDA. I forgot what it stands for, but I'll link it down here. And I can't remember this one, but it's got Pharrell Williams on it again.
Ears like vitamin C, I mean yellow like bright as a bee, I mean the sun like bright as can be, F80 not you tied to me, just to get from A to B and I ain't driving to see, the path ain't the Eiffel, all they want turn a parades off.
So yeah, for the purpose of this review, I'm not going to go for it, but me on a normal day listening to the album like I have been in the past week, I'm listening to this album top to top, not skipping, but I just want to get through the most important topics and points for my review and the tracks that like are top of the list for me. So then we have FICO, FICO with Stove God Cooks, another dope track.
I remember late nights, pissy hallways driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down streamline, moving weight was like lipo. The rest of y'all stuck in the rut.
You know what it is? It's the productions for me, man. It's just, these ones hit harder for me. They hit so much harder. And like I said, I didn't want to go through the whole album, and I'm still trying not to go through the whole album. I just want to have a conversation with you guys, because we've all heard the album already, do you know what I mean? And it's more so a chat, a review, as opposed to an actual reaction.
Talk behind your back, see, that's where the knife go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us. Song Some niggas get the luck of the draw. For others, life is a dice roll. And waiting on faith ain't for us. When you young, you real.
Waiting on faith ain't for us. You see this production, I'm just like, I've always said it, I'm a beats over bars person more so. Like, the production will always get me first. The production needs to move me. That's what I need. Yeah, and I like gritty, grimy, gangster shit. And this shit is really gritty, grimy, gangster shit. And it's hip-hop, it's rap, it's real shit. Like, it's real. It's real business. It's real business. And I'm loving it. I'm through and through loving it.
Can't trust them out where the pipe go. They tried but couldn't love you enough. Dance music on my neck. Where's your water bottle? Diamonds, the light show. Looking like the sun in the club. If you re-ing up with us, then your credit score gotta be FICO. I'm talking 850 a bus.
Woo.
See, you really willpower.
He said 850 above. He said, yeah, damn near 999.
Niggas balance on tight ropes. They know they not much for the blood. Have my man shoot your block. I'ma send his ass far as the flight go. Ain't worried about ducking and judge. Keep frontin' for your bitches. Cause any minute repo might show. You know that shit up in a month.
He just sounds disgusted. He said, you keep fronting for your bitches, man. You keep doing that and see what happens, innit? You is just a front or you a fake.
They're singing for his life. They was calling him maestro. Cause time that heavy can crush. When you pay a nigga back like it's Lil Wayne whispering, die slow. The last words you hear in the trunk. You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the feds turn the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out. Go get a
Disgusting. Like, disgusting. Disgusting. Chorus, disgusting. Like, I'm discombobulated right now. We're just gonna have to vibe, bro. Because till I find my words, man. I got hella notes here, but fuck. God damn it.
7 fit snug in the waistline. Both sticks came with the drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Push a nigga to take mine. Index, yank till it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was powerlifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't go gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. I would have
My brick, what a second and none. I'm just listening. It's in my listening session right now. I just... Clipse, man. Like, who would have thought 15 years later, Clipse would come back, make a comeback, and Malice would come back and they rhyme and drop music like this in 2025. This wasn't on anyone's bingo card, bro. Even after all the politics and the politics that they were still going through till this day. Like, Malice said on the interview, back then there was issues in the music business. Similar shit. Fast forward to today. Still issues in the music business. He's left and come back and still music business issues. The music business, the business side of music is a cock block. Massive cock block. Wrong people. We're not even going to go that deep because I get passionate about that shit. But wrong people, like, it's just a lot going on in the business that is horrific. It's disgusting. It's horrible. It really messes up the creative outlet. But these lot didn't let them stop that. Even Def Jam not wanting to release this and them having to leave and pay Def Jam out because they don't want to release the album because it's got a Kendrick feature on it. And obviously he's done Story of Adding On back in the day. And Drake this, Drake that. And they don't want no smoke because of the lawsuits and blah, 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 blah. So they've had to pay to leave and Jay-Z's had to help them. 48 hours, done, call it a day. It just goes to show that they don't bow down, and it just goes to show that they are serious, and this is what you call OGs, and they come from a different cloth. I will always say it, and I'll be very passionate about it. OGs come from a different cloth. They come from authenticity. They come from morals and values, and this heavily shows morals and values. Like I said, they don't bow down. This is some real bust up shit. They're like, all right, and they've done well enough for themselves that they can afford to buy themselves out of a label. That's what you call freedom. Because a lot of people don't even have that freedom to be able to do that. You have to sit in the label. They would have had to sit on the album not being able to get released because of all this political shit. So Yeah, the word is politics. There's always politics. And Malice, Pusha T said, politics and the business never stops. You just got to know how to navigate it. Politics in music is too loud. And it causes a strain on the creativity and the outlet and output that artists want to do. And I really hate it. Hate it so much. But we digress from the business side, the boring side, the shit side that none of us like, yeah? But what I will say is, the production on this track, Stove God Cooks on the chorus, chef's kiss. Absolutely chef's kiss, okay?
But like DMV, that was the baseline. Check out on register 1. Miami niggas like Big Perm, cause they numbers was phase on. Cuban showed me nothing but love. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime. Cause K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy dumb. Survival of the fittest. You either get acquitted or FaceTime. I done had an infamous run. My story gon' hit the first 48, then it's on Dateline. Cause this really shit I done done.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a Fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the feds turn the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out.
Do you know how cold that song is? I can't wait to just digest this review on my own. Not the review, this album, again, just on my own and really, truly dissect the bars and spend more time with it, because it deserves that, and it's strong. I can't wait to get the vinyl. I was on Reddit, I was looking, like, Malice coming back like this is crazy. Pusha T been holding it down, but it's just top excellence to see them and their brothers as well. It makes it even better, and the way that they bounce off each other and respect each other and have that strong brotherhood that they have, and they can do this together. It's like they never left. Even when I look at the pictures, to what they're wearing, to the way that they take their pictures, they're still them. How it was 15 years, like, it's so crazy. 25, whatever, how many years ago. It's crazy to see, because when you see the placements, the way that they pose, the way that they take their pictures, the way that they dress, it's the same as how it was back then. Probably a bit less baggier. LV, of course, representing Pharrell's custom designs. And it's just more upper echelon. It's just more like we're grown with money now, but they still got that essence and energy of Clipse all them years ago.
When we are together, we got power. Burn, baby, burn.
Catch me in the kitchen where the dope is, with the aprons whiter than the potion. Spread distribution wide open.
This is culturally inappropriate. It is motherfucking culturally inappropriate, but it's also culturally appropriate. It's both, okay? It's both. It can work both ways. It can go 2 ways. Yeah? Very culturally appropriate. Very, 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 very culturally appropriate. The Grammy is deserved. I know they want the Grammy, and I'm glad Pusha T said it with Chess. They deserve it. And yeah, album of the year, man. I ain't afraid to say that.
Smokers call her Moses. Hair on browner than baby roaches. Got your bitch bent over like scoliosis. Watch MC Alpha with the open. That's the only back and forth that I'm posting. It's culturally rich under their noses. Today a nigga celebrate to you and post it. Saltwater tears. Cooked with sodium, McLaren hypercar. No petroleum.
I said it in my Almost Dry review when I reviewed Pusha T's Almost Dry album. Like, bro, like, to rap like this is his theme. But even Malice does it as well. And bro, how you lot don't run out of bars to be able to discuss this topic? How? Like, and then you're so creative with it. And the lyricism is just insane. Like, I would just love to know how your brain can construct such a thing and be so versatile and constant with the same theme, but different. And even to just put 13 tracks together on an album. I'll say 12 because The Birds Don't Sing is a about their parents. But the verses, there's hella verses, and they probably got more verses in the vault, in the bag, still able to construct different lyrics about the same theme, but also about their lifestyle and everything else. Don't get me wrong, but we know what the theme is here. Mike Tyson blow to the face. It's great. But anyway, third to last track on the album, So Far Ahead. How does this sound again?
They don't know what it is when I just stare.
Million ways to live, million ways to die.
Okay, then we go So Far Ahead. It's got more of a gospel tone to it, and Pharrell Williams is on the hooks and whatever, doing his thing. And then we go to Let God Sort Him Out with Nas. Nas gets his verse. These features on the album have been perfect. Wondering, we heard talks of Hove. Why did we hear talks of Hove? And why do we think Hove didn't show up on the album? Did he just feel like it was enough? We didn't need it. Like, what do we think happened there? But yeah, let's get into a bit of Let God Sort Him Out. And it's called...
It's always the loud mouths that can't count. The right price, I put the AR in the saint's mouth. Talk about it. Bring all the watches and the chains out. Heat come on the mirror, I got the safe.
This is very Grim Reaper-ish. This is very dark. This is very sinister. And you can hear it in Pusha T's voice. I like how he's always been on I think he's been on... From what I've heard, I could be wrong, but he's always been on the intro, the starting verse. I think that's how it's gone.
Culturally inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas with tears that don't drip. Talk about that ain't the ghost that you appear to go.
Inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas with tears that don't drip. Talk about that ain't the ghost that you appear to go get. Finally got the courage, but you still a whole bitch. The rest of y'all on my 6 year ago shit. Every move intentional, the links is atypical. Like baseball and DR. You know what the stick will do.
Culturally inappropriate.
We got the drop on your shadow. You know we can get to you. The pen to express my dreams and expertise in text I squeeze. Coke spots all over like leprosy. It's a dark spirit tucked behind the flesh you see. Got every single word of the hexide.
But I think I can hear them going back to back on this though, and I like that. I like that a lot. I'm sure they're going back to back. I can hear like Malice coming in at some points.
The death I breathe, the death I see. Looks so good on you. The coffin wood on you. Close.
I thought that was dark. That was just like every time I hear that the coffin wood on you, like he's like sinister. Absolutely sinister. I don't know where these lot get this from, man, but they were given a gift, and I'm glad that they're exercising that.
We've been doing this for eons. While you thirsty trying to figure out who you can spill a tea on. I'm in coffee fields, making meals. You get the chills, cause this shit is real. Now let me rip it, bow tie your surprise. The feeling that you get when you realize it.
Someone play this on Halloween. Bow tie your surprise. It's like... The things I was picturing in my head is just some Halloween Nightmare on Elm Street type shit. This is very like Pharrell. We can't keep forgetting about Pharrell on the production, man, because it helps so much. And I'm glad that we can be here in 2025.
Single-handedly boosted rap to its truest place. Fuck speaking candidly, I alone did rejuvenate hip-hop into its newest place. Made it cool for Grammy-nominated LPs.
Yes. Yes.
If that rings loud, it reverberates. It's not fair to them. I'm thinking I deserve that.
He said it's not fair to them. I'm thinking I deserve the hate. Because it's just, I get it. I get it.
Used to clash with Decepticons, I was them deaf and blind. So cancel me before I unleash the Panther me. The Pantheon is a family, we some upstanding
Standing
G's.
G's.
The difference between regular spitters and bosses, my principles high. You need a glimpse of me from satellites in orbit. Take sabbaticals on avenues, break AKs on vacays when we paddle canoes. Follow the leader, Terminator, hasta la vista, man of the year, Nasir, rockin' chandeliers.
Beautiful. This is culturally inappropriate. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. Nas. I hate when people be like, oh, Nas is boring. Like people, when the Jim Jones thing was happening, they're like, oh yeah, but Nas is boring though. He raps like, shut up. Yeah. Sorry. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that with people who have lyricism like that. We ain't gonna... You listen to your trap rap, like, no offense. You do that because it's upper echelon right here. It's not for you. This is culturally inappropriate. What? And last track on the album is By the Grace of God. Let's see what that's saying.
The devil's tapping on shoulders. He's trying to get to know you. The right time to fold you. I'm losing saints in my soldiers. It's all lottie-dottie till you looking at the body. Easily I could have been one of them. Locked up and never get to see the sun again. Burning buildings, I kept running in. The allure every time I flew 100 in. Co-defendant came in and lawyers couldn't save them. All for the love of 580s and a mixed bitch having your baby. I done dodged strays crazy. Man, I think about the shit daily. When the crew breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards, I
Lace the squad.
went from mason jars to crepe tartars. Escape the odds by the grace of God.
I've seen killers and kingpins sitting behind the wall.
Yeah.
Some niggas see the money king make. Some niggas get the money king take. Gotta realize that they was naked.
Yeah.
Was I cooking them?
I feel so bad stopping like halfway. I don't want to skip no tracks and do all of this, but we have to skip track and we have to forward and just get to the points of that I wanted to make. I've made a lot of my points. I think... Oh, I forgot that on The Birds Don't Sing, Stevie Wonder was on the keys, which is absolutely stunning. I think my other points that I wanted to make, I've probably made them. It's perfect timing because my camera's going to die. So, yeah, I'm just like... I'm a perfectionist because I just feel like, oh my God, like, have I said everything? Have I covered enough? Is this review going to be good? I'm not sure, but we shall see. The main thing is that I've showed up, I've spoken, I've said what I've needed to say. And I think I just want to spend some more time with this album continuously and really start to learn. One of my goals this year musically is to go deep into lyricism a lot more. Like I said, I'm more of a production-based person as opposed to someone who's lyrically dissecting every single thing. Don't get me wrong. Some metaphors don't go over my head. I understand, I hear it. But I want to start understanding exactly what they mean when they're referencing stuff and they're doing their double entendres and all of those kind of things. But yeah, I think this album is moving from the album cover, cause, the rollout, the 13 tracks, the production, the features. It's like, what's next? Do they go on a hiatus again? What's next? Do we even need a next because of how great this is? This album goes down in history and I hope that they get their Grammy. This is all I got time for. Every time you try to do something and sometimes the devil wants to try and block your blessings and get in the way. Filming this today was not easy. The camera stopped about 4 times. But yeah, we're here and I hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Hit that notification button. Drop some comments below. Get involved. Talk to me. How did you feel about the album? What did you think of it? We out.